So Philip Hrgovic right now looks like an option for the Usyk fight, which was supposedly supposed to be postponed to a later date. I'm hearing now that people are saying that he's an option. But my thing about this whole situation of him being an option isn't about the fight. It's about him even being an option. Why is he left without a fight right now and he's an option as far as for the Usyk fight? Because from what I've heard, the other guys as far as John Parker, those guys weren't really options for a Usyk fight. Not from what I've heard. What I've heard, Ngannou and Joshua were options for the fight. So for Hrgovic, that would mean that Joshua was supposed to fight him or either John, like I've said before, because now with Hrgovic being the option, I'm like, I was just asking Hrgovic. I was just asking for Parker to fight Hrgovic, which I thought would have made more sense. But from what I've seen, Joshua chose basically the MMA fighter over a boxer, which is still a dangerous fight, but at the same time, look at the optics. You know what I'm saying? We really haven't seen Joshua in there with a lot of guys like a Hrgovic or a John. So to kind of turn both of the guys down at this time right now, I feel like he could have had this Ngannou fight in December. It's not like Ngannou wouldn't have fought in December. So a lot of things, the way the schedule is going, it's kind of out of place. I don't really like the way it's set up. It's too perfect the way things are in favor of certain guys. It's favoring guys like Joshua and Parker and these other guys, especially Parker. He's got the edge over everybody. He's fought 4 times. He's gonna fight 5 times in the last 14, 15 months? 5 times? Come on, man. In 14, 15 months, nobody in heavyweight boxing is doing that. So he already has the edge over everybody. So for him not to have an option as far as a Hrgovic fight, I feel like the John fight still gonna be dangerous, but it's just going to show because I'm hearing a lot of people saying, well, Hrgovic, he hasn't really done anything, and I feel like he lost the John fight. Well, I haven't heard any of you guys say anything about he's not qualified for this Usyk fight. Sounds like he's qualified as much as I've been saying. So I want to hear y'all have that same energy about him not being qualified for the fight. Because I don't hear a lot of you guys really mention stuff about that lately. He's about to get the fight now. We're not really worried about him being an option. But we're worried about everybody else, right? Okay. Like I said already, Hrgovic is a top 5 heavyweight right now. He's supposed to be in the running for a top fight. I know a lot of people will probably mention Deontay Wilder's name, probably saying, well, Hrgovic should have fought him. I thought Wilder was coming off a loss where he's supposed to retire. So I didn't think anybody wanted to see him and Hrgovic. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's probably the only guy that'll fight anybody. The rest of these guys got to pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? The heavyweights I support, they don't pick and choose guys to fight. Oh, I'll fight this certain guy, and I'll fight that guy in a smaller heavyweight, and I want to pick that certain person. Usually the guys I support, they don't, none of the fighters I support do things like that. They fight anybody. They've got a name on their resume. Win or lose, they got a nice name on there. They're not trying to go into fights where they know they guaranteed to win and they're favored and they're the A side in every fight. Nah. Guys like to take challenges. That's what's wrong with a lot of people. They don't like to challenge guys. But Hrgovic gonna show what's going on. Don't let Hrgovic get in the ring with Usyk. Don't let Hrgovic get in the ring with Usyk. It'll be a lot closer than what you think. If a lot of y'all think Hrgovic would just get in there and wouldn't do much with Usyk in the ring, okay. Y'all gonna get a big surprise. I don't think that fight's gonna happen. I'll be surprised if that fight happens. If it happens, good for me. I have something to watch. I don't see that fight happening at all. Hrgovic instead of Fury for Usyk right now, nah. Nobody's trying to fight Hrgovic. He's just a bad style matchup. I don't know if he's the most talented guy. I don't know if he's the best. I know he's the bad style matchup for a lot of guys right now. I know a lot of guys, they're not trying to fight guys who can go toe-to-toe and throw multiple punches right now. They don't want to do that. They want to fight the stiff heavyweights. They don't want to fight the guys that's agile. So I'm definitely watching out for Hrgovic's next matchup. I was already looking out for John's matchup. I thought John would have fought somebody else already, but it's definitely interesting how things are coming together. Because he wasn't an option not too long ago. Now he's an option. It's kind of showing how this heavyweight thing is going, man. They're going around certain people. That's why I just laugh. Whether it's people always try to say, oh, yeah, well, people always thinking somebody's ducking Wilder or whatever. Well, what about John? I'm hearing people talking about people ducking John now. John? They're ducking him? No. He knocked out Joe Joyce, but nobody's running from Joe Joyce. Y'all trying to retire Joe Joyce right now because he lost to John. So nah. Nobody's been running away from Joe Joyce. Not in the heavyweight division. Not from what I've heard, especially in America. Nobody's been running away from Joe Joyce. No way. But Hrgovic, he's already proved everything he needs to. People are like, oh, he's an easy fight. Well, he lost to so-and-so. Well, put him away. Put these guys away. Y'all don't want to do that. Put these guys away, get rid of them. The reason Andy Ruiz still walking around right now because Joshua didn't knock him out. Going 12 rounds. And then bragging about it like it was a knockout win. Man, please. Hrgovic knows what's going on, man. Guys are tiptoeing. They moving around smart. Hrgovic's close to Joseph Parker age, so let's see what Joseph Parker does over the next couple of months. I said already about Joseph Parker, that Wilder win, it was cute and everything, but let's see if we can get in there with the bigger guys and someone who's not a heavyweight. I'm hearing Wilder K-Boxing got skinny legs, so let's see a guy how he looks with a guy with bigger legs, and I don't know what that big legs mean, but that's how people talk now. These fans, what they're looking for a guy who can box and has big legs. Okay, so when Joseph Parker get in there with somebody like that, maybe he'll have a tougher fight. But Hrgovic is definitely gonna show what's going on in this division. It's gonna be a nice little year for this division, man. These people playing games right now. It's all coming out. It's all coming out. They do not want to jump in the ring with certain guys with certain styles. They will get embarrassed. People always watch. We'll see. You see the attention shifts to Joshua now. Now we're shifting our attention toward Joshua. We're gonna see what's going on in this heavyweight division in a couple of weeks. Got about a month and a half. It's gonna be very surprising. I don't know. I want to see some movement going on. I see a lot of mandatories being made. So if a lot of guys don't make something happen soon, it might not be any kind of fight that happens. But that's all I got though. Like and subscribe.